guys, so long time no see, long time no talk. So today is November 8th. It's a Thursday. Let's start with my weight. Last week I weighed in at 232, which is the highest I've been since my surgery, as far as like regain and all of that. Highest weight ever was 321. That was when I was pregnant 5 years ago. And then I had lap band surgery in May of 2014. And I was like 318 when I went in. Lowest I've gotten down to was 2 years ago. I got to Wonderland, just under 200. And so far, for the past year and a half or so, I've just been gaining weight, slowly but surely. A lot of it, like 15 pounds of that was probably like muscle weight at first, because I started doing like hardcore training for about a year. So I went up to 215, but I looked a lot better than I do now at 232. So yeah, I've regained about 30 pounds or so, a little more, and I am trying to get back on track. So what's been going on in my life? I had a really awful thing happen last month on October 2nd. My mom passed away, and she was my rock, my best friend, my biggest supporter. So it was very shocking. It was very unexpected. I found her, and along with my 5-year-old daughter, and she was cold and blue, and pretty much the worst thing that's ever happened to me. So needless to say, it's been really hard to get back on track and hard to get motivated the past month or so. But I am I'm trying really hard. I put myself on my pre-op diet a few days ago, and I decided that I was going to go back to basics because my lap band is fine, everything's fine. I went in a couple months ago, had it checked, just to make sure, because it's been a while. It's in a perfect position, it's perfectly filled, so basically there's nothing more my lap band can do for me while I'm not doing anything for it. So what I mean by that is that if I'm eating the right foods and the right portions, then it stops me from eating too much. But if I'm not, and if I'm eating slider foods and stuff like that, then it doesn't work out. So put myself on my pre-op diet a few days ago, and I got some non-fat Greek yogurt, vanilla Greek yogurt. Not that great. I've been eating nothing but crap lately. I've been just eating to kind of like fill the void that my mom left when she died. And so I've been eating crappy food, so when you go back to eating healthy again, it tastes like that much worse. I did get to like Greek yogurt, when I did my pre-op and post-op. Before that, I hated yogurt in general, but so I got some of that, and then I got some non-fat small curd or low-fat small curd cottage cheese, and I've been eating that. And then I got a couple like smoothie things. I got like a Green Goddess smoothie and a coffee protein thing, and I ate some soup broth, and I did really well all day that day, because every time I got hungry I would just go eat something else or eat some more yogurt or more soup broth or whatever. But that night I didn't do so well. My dad ended up making like pierogies, and I had 3 of them, which isn't that bad because normally I would have had like 6 of them or something. And then I had some Halloween candy that was left over. So, but I'm still proud of myself. And then the next day I did pretty well, but again, not as well as I could have done. I have to prepare more, and I have to have like the food around me when I'm doing stuff like this. So today, same thing. For lunch, actually, I just went out and bought myself a little mini baby rotisserie chicken. So I'm excited to go back to work and have some of that. When I eat chicken, I have to be really careful because sometimes it does get stuck and I feel sick and stuff like that, but no throwing up, just like that slimy feeling a couple times. So yeah, I'm just really trying to get back on track. I haven't exercised in a couple months, like probably actually since like maybe like June or July, probably like since I would say July, like August, September, In October, I pretty much like, I did training a few times. I did Zumba a couple times, but this week on Monday I went back to Zumba, and that's when I was doing my pre-op diet, and I decided that I'm going to get back into it, and you know, I made the conscious decision to get back into this. So I went Monday, I went yesterday, and I'm starting kickboxing next week with a friend. I've always wanted to do that. So I'm in probably like not the greatest shape right now. I went to Zumba on Monday and my lungs were on fire because they have not taken in that much air so rapidly in like months. So I was like, wow, this is scary. But now I like know what it feels like to be out of shape. Once you've been in shape for so long. God, I'm like out of breath just like talking. So anyway, yeah, I just have to get back into it. I don't know why I have my sunglasses on because it's actually not really sunny right here. So I'm trying this new kickboxing thing next week, and then I'm gonna just try and watch what I eat, try and like keep low on the carb thing, and you know, kind of take it day by day. It's very easy to eat your feelings, and especially when you're going through something like this. It's crazy how your world just changes and life is so short, and so I'm trying to like live by the motto that like life is so short, take the vacation, do what you want to do for yourself, like don't worry about anything, and like there's nothing, like what's the worst that can happen is death, right? And we don't know when we're gonna die, we don't know how it's gonna happen, who's gonna die, so it's just like you have to live your life and just kind of just have a good time and love the people that you love with your whole heart, and you know, just kind of gives you a different perspective on life. So I've been doing some therapy, a couple different kinds. I went to a grief therapist the other day. That seemed to help a little bit. My friends have been amazing, and have been very supportive. It's just like weird. It's very weird not having my mom around because I lived with my parents and my mom was just there every single day. She didn't even really go out that much, so it's just very weird. But I'm taking it day by day, sometimes hour by hour, minute by minute, and I'm hoping that getting back into like planning goals for myself and trying to train for a 5K again, and like, you know, giving myself kind of like things to do and purpose for a living is gonna help. Plus I want to be around for my daughter. I don't want what happened to me to happen to my daughter, and I want to live a good life that my mom would have wanted me to live, and she was always so proud of me for losing weight and accomplishing what I've accomplished. So I don't want to turn back now. I'm lucky I haven't gained more weight, but I definitely don't look like, none of my clothes fit. I've had to buy all new clothes, and you know, it's not a good feeling, and a lot of my clothes are just like really tight. I have like boxes of stuff that just doesn't fit anymore. And I'm like, okay, I've been buying new clothes. I've spent a few $100s on new clothes recently, and I'm not doing it anymore. Like it's not what I want, you know, and I can talk about it and sit here and say I want to be skinnier and I want to go back to Wonderland and I want to do this and want to do that, but right now I just have to focus on like getting back to basics. So good food, exercise when I can, don't beat myself up over little things. I did have some candy already. My coworker brought in a box of chocolates and I was like, why? And she's really skinny. And it's always like the skinny people that bring in the shitty food. I'm like, what, you trying to keep yourself thin and get everybody else fat, you know? I understand if you are, because I like when other people are bigger than me. But, so that's my update. Sorry it's been so long. And like I said, my friends have been amazing. They've been watching my daughter for me so I can go to work or so I can have a day to myself. Thank you, Rachel, so much. She's one of my friends that watches my videos, and she's been watching my daughter on Saturdays so I can work, and just like everyone's just been so kind and so there for me and supportive, and so I'm very thankful that I have a good support system. So I think I'll end it here. I'm gonna try and do more updates more frequently now. I want to actually set a goal. I haven't thought about this yet, but all right, so today is November 8th. So my birthday is December 11th, a little more than a month away. I want to lose 7 pounds by my birthday, by December 11th, which is a Tuesday. And so from that 232 that I weighed in, I want to lose 7 pounds. So that would leave me at 225. So that's what I want to be on my birthday, 225. And that's my first like 7-pound goal. Maybe we'll say like 10 pounds by Christmas, which will be hard because of Thanksgiving. So 7 pounds by my birthday, and then 3 more pounds by Christmas. There. I've said it out loud. I've put it into the universe. I've put it into my head. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I will update soon, and hope everyone else is doing well and is losing weight and doing their exercise and all of that. Yeah, I'll update soon. Bye.